Right back to Achane on second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 57 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Play after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. In motion, the tight end. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. Here's 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Operating from the gun. High. He'll check this one down to Scatterbury. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a 2nd and 2. An inside run with Scatterbury. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Hold it ready. 10 at the 21-yard line. Ready.
In motion, left Robinson. They'll stay on the ground with Scatterbury. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Second down.
Took those there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Now 2nd and 5.
Seven Pirates. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. High.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. High. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right?
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Cam Scatterbury taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. That's caught by Tucker. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
All right, come on. Ready, team. Come on, 2. Out.
Up the middle, H.M. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
Here's Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now Tua. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Get set. Ready,
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. This is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 19...
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Oh, nice move. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with the 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. High. That's complete. It's Neighbors. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. 2nd and 3. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And the Giants, 1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, New York.
Once again, he finds Slayton. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Collins. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll dump this off to Scatteroo. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 2nd down and 3.
At the 17-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Scatteroo. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. In motion, Slayton.
19 Tiger.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
Ready? Cowboy, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 4th down, Hyde. And it is caught. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
1st down, here's Scatteroo. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatteroo, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Tua going to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That's caught by Tucker. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Open net is Waddle, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have moved out in front. Point after up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run from the gun with Scatteroo. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. High. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Looking to throw. High. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Now a 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
18 Rattler. 69.
Back to throw. High. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. They'll start on the ground with Scatterboo. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
On 4th down. High. He's got Slayton on the slant. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. High. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact. Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
70 Timberwolves.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can net
to a hit, and the ball is out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Completed to Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Tua going to change the play. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And it's incomplete. Took a shot couldn't connect.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. This is caught by Tucker. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. That one taken in by Neighbors. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Let's go now.
A final shot before break. Hyde. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it'll be intercepted. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. See if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Hyde. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That second down play, that's a -4.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
From the gun on third down. Hyde. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 10.
Come on.
First down, New York.
Back to throw. Hyde. There's a short one caught by Johnson. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Check Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Hyde. That's complete to his running back, Scatteroo. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Hyde. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are back within a score. Santos with the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 40.
Go ahead.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
44. Ready.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown down the left sideline. Touchdown, Giants! Malik Neighbors, 69 yards. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, someone wasn't very happy about that game being tied up. They came right back at him with a big-time return. They want to get back out in front as fast as possible.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Achane gets it from the gun. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
96 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
At the 33-yard line.
All right. 20 TX.
On first down, back to Achane. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you get success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Now on 2nd and 13, Tua. He's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits it in stride. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Foster Moreau, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Warriors 70.
2nd and 4. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Break.
The 50-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7.
Get it. Viking 18.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 49 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
His kick is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Go ahead. Ready, team!
Again, it's Achane. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Washington. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
It's different baseball. We call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That's Tua's running back, complete. And some room to work. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
44. Ready. Step.
Now Gordon on 1st down. Brought down at the 20.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Second down and 8.
They're right here. Ready, team!
They'll give this to Achane. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Get set. Ready, team! What's it?
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal at the Giants' 7-yard line.
20, TX. Get set. Out.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll start with a run by Tracy. Loose inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in Week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Back to throw now on first down. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep him in check on that first down carry.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Tua going to throw. The hook up. It's complete. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And they will take over 1st and 10.
On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. 2nd and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun. High.
but they've still got to move quickly here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Back to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Here's 1st down.
1st down,
Japanese, Panther 60, 68.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Catch made by Slayton.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Cut 19, cut 19.
He's back to throw. That is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. So they'll line up for the onside kick. 18 seconds to go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep.